Hi lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's class, we want to educate our beginners on how they can achieve a perfect eyebrows. In this shape of brows, we call it a soft arc. So watch me see how I get this perfect shape of eyebrows. After trimming my eyebrow, guys, I start by using my gel eyebrow to brush the eyebrow, making it to sleep before I can do anything. And I use my spoolie brush to arrange this my eyebrow and then use my hand to flatten it, guys. Then after when I finish it, I go with my setting powder to set in the powder into my eyebrow. And why I'm doing this is to reduce excess oil and also make the place look natural when I feel it. Then after when I apply the setting powder, guys, I go with my spoolie brush to arrange it. Then I start my eyebrow with my eye pencil. I start it under the brow bone. Where we call the brow bone is the place we normally have a curve both under and the upper side of our brows. So I also, after starting with the brow bone, guys, I now stop there, then follow the line, trace the outline of my brows from the front of my eyebrow. And make sure that I give a bold line for the lower side of my eyebrow. As I start from the front also, then I also remember my brow bone. I need to put a curve for the brow bone, follow the shape of that brow bone, then trace the outline, the same thing I did for the lower side of my brows. I give a bold lines for the upper side of the brows also to get the shape of this eyebrow. Make sure that whenever you are filling your eyebrow, make sure that you trace the outline of the brows that you shape, and also make sure that you follow your brow bone. When you observe your brow bone, you'll be able to get the shape of the brows that you want. Likewise, I did to this other side of my brows. I start from the brow bone, I trace the outline of the brows, then also fill it, line it to the front of the brows. But don't forget, whenever you are filling your eyebrow, you start from the brow bone and you trace the outline of the brows. Don't extend the eyebrow too much, and also the same thing for the upper side of the brows. You observe the brow bone that you have. Everybody have brow bone. So whenever you are filling your eyebrow, make sure you observe your brow bone and make sure that you put the curve very well the way the brow bone is. Trace the outline of the brow that you shape in your eyebrow. When you do this, you'll be able to get this perfect shape of eyebrow they call soft arc. I keep arranging the lines of the eyebrow because I want it to be equal. Eyebrow don't need to look like brother and sister, no. Eyebrow need to look like twins. Nobody should tell me I cannot make it equal. Arrange your eyebrow and make sure that both of them are equal. Then after that, I use a gel filler to fill my eyebrow. I use a brown filler, a brown gel filler to fill the brows. I bought this brown gel filler with Amazon. It's very nice. Immediately you apply it, it just dry. So I use it to fill the inside of my brows. After using pencil to give the lines or the shape of my brows, I now use this to fill the inside. As you can see, it's giving me that color 18 shade. It's not dark, but rather it's making the eyebrow look light. So I keep brushing it with the gel or the filler. I use my brush to arrange it, to blend the eyebrow very well so that all will balance together and smooth. I keep brushing it with my spoolie brush, guys. So after that, I go with a lighter shade of my concealer to trace the outline also. Remember that you give a bold line for under of your brows. So whenever you are using concealer to line up the brows, make sure that you don't clean that bold line. Make sure you trace the outline of that bold line and then line up your concealer. When you trace out the bold or the outlines of the brows, where you follow the bold line of your eyebrow, you'll be able to get the shape, and you will not make mistake to enter into or inside the eyebrow or to spoil the lines or the shape of the brows. So just trace the outlines of the brows to make sure that you have the shape that you see in the picture here. So you guys, you see that I'm able to trace the outlines of the brows. Then I want to do the same thing for the upper side of my eyebrows. I'm not using the same concealer that I use in my lower side of brows, but rather guys, I'm using a medium shade of concealer, Ezekiel concealer, to line up the upper line of my eyebrow. The medium shade of this concealer will really help the upper side to match with my skin. I always observe my brow bone whenever I'm using concealer to line my eyebrow, because an eyebrow without a brow bone, it will not fine. It means eyebrow without shape. So make sure that you observe the brow bone whenever you are lining it with concealer. So in order to make the front of the eyebrow to look a bit natural, I blend that white concealer for the front of the eyebrow, because I don't want the front of my eyebrow, the under of the eyebrow, the front side to be the same like the one under the brow bone. Keep touching the concealer again under the brow bone. That will help the area to be sharp and more transparent. Guys, you guys can see the shape of this soft arc that I bring out for these brows. This is the shape of the eyebrow we call the soft arc. So after when tracing the outlines of my brow and finish lining it all with concealer, I still go again to brush the eyebrow. Doing this will help my eyebrow to be light and natural. I keep arranging it, trim down the eyebrow again, make sure that I have the shape I want because I don't really like a big eyebrow. So guys, you watch where I always start um my lining of my concealer whenever I want to line the eyebrow. Sorry guys, I always start under the brow bone. This is where I call the brow bone. The place you see me starting to get the curve of the eyebrow is the brow bone. Then after that, I now stress the outline of the brows to get the line, the correct line that this eyebrow have, or the shape. As a beginner, when starting to line up your eyebrow, always start under the brow bone and make sure that you trace the outline of these brows, and also make sure that you line the concealer, start from the front of the eyebrow after getting your brow bone. That will help you to get a perfect shape of this eyebrow. As you can see guys, the front of my eyebrow, both of them are equal. None of them is going up or another one coming down. All both the both side of the eyebrow, I arranged the front, both of them are equal. So I also use my concealer, a medium shade that match with my skin tone, to line the upper side of the second side of my eyebrow. It's just as simple as ABC to get this shape of the soft arc. I keep tracing the line to arrange it and make it equal. So I use my concealer to do this. Some people that does not have concealer can use their foundation. So now I'm using my smoothing brush, or we call it a floppy brush, to um, blend the side of my brows. I use floppy brush to blend this eyebrow, the concealer, sorry guys. Whenever you are filling or concealing your brows or lining with concealer, don't forget to blend the background of where you will stain the concealer, so that the background will be as smooth as like this. And some people, for especially for the beginners, when they want to blend their concealer under their eyebrow, they like to clean it. It's not something you should clean. You don't clean concealer out from your eyebrow. Rather, you blend it so that whenever you finish, just like what you see me doing, I pick my finishing powder that match with this, the tone, or the same color of this my concealer. I use it to apply for the face of the concealer. Then under my eyebrow, the front part of it, I use a maroon shade of powder to fade the under of that my eyebrow, because I don't want the white concealer to be showing under the eyebrow, the front of the brows. There are some people that will use a maroon color concealer to fade the under of these brows, but I love using my maroon finishing powder, or sorry, my medium color of finishing powder to blend the front, the under of the front of my eyebrow. So guys, look at it, the eyebrow is set. This is the soft arc eyebrow we called. So please guys, don't forget to like